creativity to financial side. We are looking for it all. Hello, happy Wednesday.
Hello.
Welcome back to Tears to Purpose Real Talk. I am one of your hosts, Elder Lakia Barnett, and
I am
I'm
Tammy
Mrs. Hubbard.
Thomas.
And Mrs. Hubbard, welcome back.
yes, and Tammy rocking with us again. Another great Wednesday.
Yes.
She's been rocking out with us, y'all.
Yes.
She's been rocking out, and it's been such a pleasure to have her on with us.
Thank
so
you.
welcome.
Glad.
Do me a favor and go on ahead and like, tag, and share all down your timeline. Let somebody know we are on. I am excited today because it's Wednesday. So that means it's almost close to Friday. And that means it's almost close to the weekend. So we're going to have a very good show today. We are going to rock out with some topics, some discussions. So go ahead and get comfortable, like, tag, and share, and let everybody know that we are on. Help us out with spreading this broadcast up and down your timeline. And so what we're going to do first is let's just go ahead and kick off with one of my favorite promos. And we're going to go to Mr. Mike Fox and see what's in the box.
So listen, I watched that this weekend, and you have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's very interesting. I'm not going to say anything else.
I still haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to.
Okay. Yes,
that is very interesting.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Got to watch it. Mike Fox is an extraordinary who literally I know that he came up with a great concept for this film. So that was amazing. So yes, go watch it. Yes. It's actually on Tubi. Mm-hmm. It's a free app you can just download straight to your phone. So go watch it. And show some support to Mr. Mike Fox. We got to get him back on because he's working on a lot of great things. Him and his daughter and family have been extremely busy. But we got to get him back on to talk about what else he got going on.
Yes.
So anyways, Miss Tammy. Well, you guys all know that this is the month of mental health awareness, and it's so good that you guys focus on your mental health. I think that we all need to take time out to focus on our mental health. We see so many different things happening in the world where some are not well because there's not a lot of maintenance to mental health. People think that you don't got to take care of your mind, but your mind, it needs to be able to function clearly. So definitely let's talk about that a little bit. So Tammy, what did you want? I know you had some tips that you wanted to share with the audience about how to maintain mental health.
Well, I took some tips down. This one is ways you can find joy today. You can pick one out. You can reach out to a friend, listen to a favorite song or a playlist, dance alone in your room with your friends. I mean, just have some fun. Spend time on a project or activity that you like. Stream a funny movie or show. Journal if you find it enjoyable, or walk or sit outside in nature. It's a lot of things, and also 4 things you can say to a friend in need. One is, we haven't talked in a while. How are you doing? Check up on them.
Yeah.
Um, you seem kind of down lately. Let's talk and see if there is a way I can help. And another one, it seems like you are having a hard time. I haven't, you know, I have been there too. And it can help to talk about it.
Hmm.
And also, if you're having a hard time, I am a judgment free ear. I can listen.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
And that's just, oh yeah, that's just a few tips. Also, I found something about how to talk to your team when you're worried.
Mm.
It says, pick a quiet time and work to stay calm and open. Tell them what you've been observing. Ask them open ended questions about
Right.
what's going on. Let them know you want to help and listen. Acknowledge what they are telling you.
Hmm.
Ask if they would like help fixing things around the house or if they just want to listen. Take a break if you get angry and emotional.
Yeah.
Start again when you are calm. And that's the main focus. That's
Yes.
You can't be so upset all the time when you're trying to talk to your team.
Mm-mm. That's not gonna
Cause
work.
some Right. Because they're not gonna listen.
Nope. They're
Cause
tuning you out.
right. I remember I don't listen when I was a
Hmm.
teen. And yeah, they will tune you out,
Yeah, because
especially if
nobody
they didn't
want
like
to be
that
yelled
tone.
at. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. That's
exactly.
right. That's
So
right.
I could be sitting here and you yelling, I don't hear a word you say, and you think I'm here listening, I don't hear nothing.
Right.
So yeah, you have to be calm, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. You sure
Yeah,
do.
and I liked a couple tips that you gave. Like I listen to music. That lifts my spirits a lot. And then walking in nature.
Yes.
I love nature. So yeah, I like those two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like
Very
to
good.
I like to walk. I like to write, listen to music, or
Hmm.
just sit somewhere in silence and just relax
Yeah.
or meditate.
Yeah, that helps too, most definitely.
Yes, I love the tips too, Tammy. These are excellent tips that many could use, and I also think this will work with every area of your life because you can
Hmm.
have
Right.
your mental health in your relationships,
Mm-hmm.
knowing if your mental health is being compromised in any way and it's getting to the
Right.
point where it's getting toxic or unhealthy, you got to clear yourself from that. And I mean
Yeah.
relationships, just not with female and male, but I mean overall
Mm-hmm.
relationships. Okay.
Right.
And there's
Right.
also a mental health check when it's coming. Like you said, even with the children, we know we have this generation of children, they're going through so much. So we have to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that we're able to communicate with them and find an outlet where we let them know that it's okay, to
Right.
express yourself at a respectful level, of course,
Exactly.
and
Mm-hmm.
healthiness, and even telling them about the relationships that they're making on a day-to-day basis, knowing, hey, when you're feeling stressed out and when you're feeling like this is compromising who you are as a
Exactly.
person, okay,
Mm.
and this is
Mm-hmm.
bringing you out of character or making you
Yeah,
feel depressed or hurt or anything like that, it's time to
Right.
cut it off.
that's
Right? Like
it.
it's time to
Exactly.
cut it loose because baby, them things ain't supposed to be doing that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
So we definitely have to we gotta we definitely have to do better with our mental health, and this is a serious nationwide issue.
Yes,
It's
it
a
is.
Mm-hmm.
nationwide
Mhm.
issue. So for all the audience members that are listening right now, you guys drop in the comment section. What are some tips that you may have that can help someone that may be struggling within their mental health right now? And they may just need to know, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And let's not forget that there are always therapists,
Right.
and don't be afraid to
Exactly.
use them. It's
Hmm.
always really good to have somebody, like Tammy said, that you can go to, a mentor,
Mm-hmm.
a pastor, somebody that you can talk to so that you will not bury all of these things alone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I got some. Yes, and I got some numbers too. I got a number and text that you can use to talk to someone.
Okay. Give it out.
Counselor. You can text the word "start" in big letters to 741 hyphen 741, or you can call 1-800-273-8256.
Very good. Okay.
Thank you
Somebody
so
need that.
much.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes. And a therapist is good because I mean, a lot of times you may not even want to talk to family or people that you know, period.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people, they don't trust people. People don't know how to keep their mouth shut.
No, they
They
sure
be like,
don't.
girl, did you know so and so? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not what you do. So a therapist
Run.
is good.
Their mouths run like water.
Somebody who don't know your period, but ain't biased, no none of that, right?
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
So you guys make sure you put your tips down in the comment section. Come on and interact with us. Continue to like, tag, and share all down your timeline. We were just discussing about mental health awareness month this month, right? So we want to be sure that we are healthy in our mental mind. Amen. Because how many of you understand that folk can operate and be sitting right in front of you, and you will think because they are the strongest person in the world that nothing is happening with them. And that is usually where the deceiving comes in at. And we be wondering, well, how did this happen? Or I didn't see this happening. Like, because listen, we got to use some good old discernment in this hour for sure. To be able to make sure that we're not missing it just because this person is always so strong, or it appears that nothing could be wrong, right? So we gotta just check in. So with that being said, what about some mental health in marriage? For some of y'all that's married right now, y'all might need some mental health situations going on there too, okay? Because that's a whole mental, mental everything. And we got to keep our minds set on the Lord, and probably a therapist too. But I want y'all to check this clip out from this promo movie from one of our good friends, Jamel, all the way from Indiana.
What happens when faith meets fun?
I know what you guys are thinking.
Coming soon, a faith-based comedy sitcom, Wanna Be a Star.
Just bring shivers down my spine.
Join Lardell's Aim for the Skies acting school with your favorite acting teacher, Dr. Cool.
I'm as cool as my name.
Who doesn't know how to act.
I'm surprised you left out Pride Rock.
Don't be late for class and miss the fun.
Great.
Because it ain't cool unless it's Dr. Cool.
Class is in session.
I'm laughing, man. That's okay. So that's if you want to be a star. Well, you might get some mental laughs off that. Okay. But that was again Mr. Mike Fox. So yeah. We gonna play the next clip in 1 second, but y'all keep liking and sharing. It's good to see some of y'all on here. Shout out to my aunt Cassandra Thompson. Hi, Auntie. Hi, Miss Angela Thomas Smith. And VP LaShawn Martin is on, and along with the ladies from Tears to Purpose, Lakeisha.
Hey, ladies.
Hello.
And Okima. Thank you guys for joining tonight.
Hey, Jonathan Coleman. Thank you for joining us.
Yes. All right, y'all keep liking, tagging, and sharing. So listen. Somebody has a birthday.
Yes.
She has a birthday.
I wonder who that is. Yay.
Somebody has a her birthday.
And
her birthday is Friday. So listen, we could not come on this show without celebrating this awesome woman of God. She is a literally, in so many words that we could possibly say about this woman. I'm trying to tell you right now, she holds it down, okay? She is that one. So listen, we cannot get on here and not celebrate her. So happy birthday early in advance, Miss Hubbard. So I want you guys screaming happy birthday up and down this timeline, all through the neighborhood like you're crazy, because her birthday is Friday, and that's always a beautiful thing when somebody's birthday is happening. Okay,
that's right.
So, mother, I don't know who. We can probably sing it together, and I just hope it don't sound crazy on this thing, but we can sing it together because we got to sing happy birthday. Okay, ready, set, and go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Everybody, thank you. Come on, put some hearts up.
Thank you.
To Miss Hubbard.
Thank you all so much. Right. You got me with that picture, right? I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, so Miss Hubbard, what in the world what are you expecting in this new chapter that is getting ready to happen in your life?
Listen, to me, I don't know. It's just another day to me. So whatever the Lord want to do, He's going to do it. I have no plans, so we'll see what He comes up with. That's all I can say.
All right. So listen, mother, you go ahead. I don't know, you guys, if you want to send gifts or anything to her, we're gonna have to find out what she is using and how you can send it. If you want to be a blessing to Evangelist Hubbard over here, we would appreciate it, okay? Because she has did so much for us and many others that she touches every time she comes in their presence. So yes, we are excited about that. So why don't we go ahead and jump into our next clip, Proverbs 31.
All right.
Right now.
All right.
Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above all rubies. What woman in their right mind can honestly live up to these ridiculous standards? Certainly not this one.
Who can find a virtuous woman? See, I thought I was one. So, how did we get here?
Once you put anything before God, all hell breaks loose.
Oh, don't check me.
All right, that's enough.
You ready?
Go on in there. Cry to God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
We have to be that man in order for them to be that woman.
Tell me you didn't just gamble away all my money, Anthony.
God saved Ant's life.
Please help me through this.
What if you were already the husband I needed? Excuse you.
I'm sorry.
Say it again.
But like, why did Aunt do nothing about it?
Trust me, Aunt's gonna take care of that.
I just want you to see what you got to look forward to.
What a waste of time.
You do it. Move. Hey.
I'm angry at myself for allowing you to change me into this monster.
This is your mess. You clean it up.
You made this bed, now you sleep in it.
Are you gonna leave? Or do I need to shoot you in your knee?
Who can find a virtuous woman?
Who can find a virtuous woman?
For her price is far above all rubies.
The heart of her husband, he will be trusting her.
So that he shall have no need of sport.
She do him good all the days of her life.
Very good film. Very good. Y'all have to watch that as well.
Yeah.
I do have to go see this now. Go ahead. It's on Amazon Prime and also Tubi as well. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Excellent movie. Excellent movie. Okay, y'all. So I have something that I stumbled across that I want to talk about. And so I don't know if everybody is aware that McDonald's is, oh my gosh, McDonald's is actually bringing in tarot card readings. So did you guys hear about that?
No. What in the world?
Yes. So they are McDonald's most recent marketing ploy, which involves, among meal deals, the chance to win tarot card readings. This is what the new story is that has been revealed for McDonald's. The customers will use the McDonald's app to buy a medium order of fries, were given as a free McDouble or McChicken, and the chance to snag a tarot card reading. Okay, so McDonald's has reportedly partnered with Madame Adam, a tarot card reader with expertise in astrology, to offer readings to select customers to win. Customers reportedly needed to go to Madame's her Instagram or TikTok post to share their zodiac sign and name.
Oh, no.
So Adams is advertising the effort on his social media platforms, encouraging people to partake so they could learn their fate. Okay, y'all listen real good what your good is. The comment section on Adams' social pages were filled with people sharing their zodiac signs in hopes of receiving an apparently tarot card reading.
Wow.
So I want to know everybody's thoughts up and down this timeline before I go in and say what I'm about to say. Okay. I want y'all to put down in the comment section what in the Krispy Kreme pizzeria, Little Caesars, hokey doke flatbread is this. I want y'all to put it there. Put it down there in the comment section. Right. I want to hear everybody's thoughts on this, because I'm telling you right now, I am highly disturbed.
Yeah, that's great.
You too. That's
the enemy
crazy.
is bold now. He really bold.
Oh yes, most definitely. So first of all, you go consult with an astrologer, somebody who is a tarot card reading. First of all, that is divination. Second of all, the Lord ain't tell you to go consult with nobody that's playing peekaboo to your future, or at least he's trying to anyway, because they ain't getting that information from God. I'm just saying. So now McDonald's is in cahoots with this occultic mess. Yo, really?
They don't know the Lord. That's what it's all about. They don't know him.
Yes, LaShawn said McDonald's need to stop, put the brakes on. Come on now. And they're not hiding it. Okay?
Nope.
They is not hiding nothing. People are literally, did you hear what I said when they said that they are going to put in the zodiac signs? Okay? Listen. Stop it.
Hey.
Stop. Come on now. So you see what kind of influence McDonald's got when you got all these folk running to hurry up and go find out their destiny. Here's what came to me is that ain't nobody seeking God no more. They didn't push old God in the corner and put the lid on them. Ain't nobody seeking him no more. They want to seek whatever they want to seek, and it ain't God, capital G-O-D, okay?
Nope, not at all. Slippery slope right down to where he is.
Yes.
Right on down.
And he is getting them all so much. I literally just made a TikTok the other day, and I literally said, all you celebrities or folks of high influence, if you ain't leading people back to Christ, I'm gonna need you to step on down. We got to be leading folks to God. We can't be leading them to astrology and zodiac signs. Like, why do people feel like they need to identify through this stuff? Why? Right. Somebody give it to me, because I'm not catching this at all. Like, why do you need somebody to read you some falsified information?
But they don't think it's false. They don't know God, for one. That's number one right there. They don't know God. So they want to know their future. So they do anything they can to find out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Wow. Yeah. Have you ever seen dogs and animals, what they look like when they get thirsty and they really need to drink something? This is what these folks is doing. Yep, they so thirsty, their mouth is so parched that they go dip in the dirty water to go get something to drink instead of going to take their little lazy behinds to go get some clean water. I'm trying to tell you. Like, this is ridiculous. When I seen that, this is what happened. I wish I can demonstrate. When I seen it, I was just like, oh, Lord. They just fell right out, y'all. I was falling out on the floor. Just fell right out. Right out.
And you know what's next? Wendy's, Arby's, or Taco Bell.
It's about to become a trend. You are so right. Watch. Just keep your eyes open long enough. That's why we got to pray, y'all. We got to pray. Our babies and us like to eat. When we don't want to cook, we go there. That's why we're going to have to really, really, really put on our ears and armor of God, even dealing with food. In the restaurants, in the places that we are going in the hands that are preparing our food. Immediately when I saw this article, I literally started thinking about the people that was in there preparing the food and giving the food to these people, these tainted hands that's touching this stuff. Oh my goodness. What is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Literally.
Yeah, Okima said that they want a quick fix. They don't want to do the work that God requires, which is true. But half of them don't even know God for real.
Right.
So,
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And that is true. Everybody just wants a fix. They don't care. And can I help y'all? Can I help you? Can you help? Can we help? Listen, it ain't gonna all be Christian. It's not gonna all be non-believers that's gonna do this. It's going to be some Christian folk, some pastors, some preachers, some teachers, some event. It's going to be some Christian folk that's going to fall into the snare traps of this stuff. I'm telling y'all right now. Don't just think it's going to be these non-believers that don't know no better. Okay? These are going to be some ones that know better, but they still want to be lukewarm and play both sides. Baby, you can't play both sides. You do that. And stay on it. Okay,
that's it.
I'm telling y'all, it's not going to be just non-believers that are going to be doing this.
Wow, Lord have mercy.
New age, new age, new age, new age, new age, new age. Just keep that in mind. New age. Yes, people need to get to know, accept, and receive the love of God through His Son Jesus Christ. That's the only way. The gate is Jesus.
Yeah,
the only way.
One and only.
Lord, we need to go down. We need to keep on going down with timelines or with bullhorns on. Jesus is the only way. Not your cards, not your little crystal ball. Throw it in the trash. Not your zodiac sign. Don't nobody care that you a Taurus and a Gemini. That's not your name.
Right.
Can you tell I'm passionate about this thing, y'all?
Yeah.
That's not your name. That's not your name. But anywho, I just wanted to bring that up because that thing just ruffled my spirit real bad. Anyways.
It is great. It is great.
Yeah. So I just feel like if we're going to have a platform like this, we got to bring what needs to be brought to the surface, and that's just it. Like, ain't no other way.
Exactly.
Not on my watch. Okay, so listen, Anywho, we're gonna be praying about McDonald's. When we're gonna be praying
we got to.
pray that some light come through there, because baby, these are the times that we are in, and we need to be well aware of what is happening. And it is they're not hiding anything anymore. They are making it very known
right.
that they're on an agenda and on an assignment, should I say. But anyways, so Mother, drop us the first topic. What you got?
I had 4, but I'm going to start with this one, and it says, they used to have a saying said it takes a village to raise a child. My question is, what happened to the village? Because if you think about it, these children out here, they're crazy. It's just not right. Y'all want to answer, or you want to go ahead and say something on this? Okay, so the village, which was the mother, the grandmother, and the great-grandmother. Now, these days, back then, they used to almost, if they wasn't in the same house, they was right next door, a couple doors down. So when a child didn't do something right, it used to be a neighbor that could come and say, that's not right. Your mom wouldn't like that, and maybe hit him once on the butt or whatever. And by the time that child got home, their mother would know about it. But these days, the mothers don't want you touching their children, and that is a problem. We're not trying to hurt the child. We're trying to raise them up correctly. But they're not having it. And some mothers, and even, I hate to say, some grandmothers are out in the clubs with the children. Come on now. What kind of mess is that? You're supposed to be teaching these children. How are you going to be out in the club with them? That's right. That's teaching them the wrong thing. So that's my opinion on what happened to the village. It fell apart. Trying to be these children's friend. You got to guide them. Not by being in no club. Train the child up the way that should go. So then you got to train them from a little teeny baby on up about Jesus. That's what it's all about. Jesus, not drinking, smoking, and cuss. We don't need all that.
That's right.
I guess that's all I have to say right now. Y'all go ahead.
What I think is people are getting scared. They're either scared of the children or scared of their parents or a family member they stay with. If you say anything, they be like, mind your business. They want to fight you. So they just leave it alone.
Well, that goes right back to how you train the child or how you brought them up in the beginning. Because if you bring them up in the beginning, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, with my girls, let me tell you, I ain't play. I did the tough love. I love my girls, and they know I love them. They do something wrong, that's all I had to do was look at them. And they know to straighten up. I don't play that. You got to show tough love to these children. And a lot of them want discipline, but they're not getting it at home. So when you say something, well, that's going to go into another subject. I'm going to leave it alone. But it's just discipline. Hey, I ain't gonna be scared about how is a parent gonna be scared, afraid of a child that you bore? I wish I would think about it.
Right.
No, that ain't happening. You're gonna do what I tell you to do, and that's gonna be it. Simple as that.
That's right.
Oh, well, Mother is very passionate about this. Look, that's because she came with her jihad on. She came with her jihad on because she not playing. But this is the truth, though. This is the truth. A lot of these children and parents now, they think that their mother and father are their friends, or whomever is raising them is their friends. They don't acknowledge that they are their parents. They don't know the difference. And a lot of that comes from, again, the parent not setting those boundaries that I'm not your friend. You got enough friends, boo-boo. You don't need me. Like, you don't need me now. That's not my position. But yeah, so definitely I agree with both of you. I've seen different cases of even parents being afraid to like check-ties their child. I think at that point, Tammy, it has gotten so bad that they can't even get a grip on the child anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't let it go so long. It's like, oh, I might as well just go ahead and let them do whatever they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So it's already
gave up.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I thought about when you use that scenario. So come on, guys. Comment down below. Are you in agreement with Miss Hubbard when she says that there used to be a village that will raise the children, but now you don't really see that too much anymore? And I agree. I think the ball is being dropped. And we have in this generation right here, all
right,
we got to go in the prayer closet because there's so many things that these children are fighting against. And I think it's even more, I fought against some things coming up as a child, but when I'm looking now, oh my goodness, it's just like out of control. A lot of children are fighting with identity. They don't know whether can I be truthful? They don't know whether they want to be a girl or a boy. Can I understand? Like, this thing is it's rampant. It is rampant in our generation. And that lets me know how strong this generation is too, what God wants to do with this generation because of some of the things that we're seeing happening with these children. And a lot of them are going to jail. A lot of them are taking their lives. A lot of them are struggling with, they don't know whether they want to be boys or girls. A lot of them are not growing up with both of their parents, or their grandmother's raising them, or their mama, or just daddy, or nobody. So this generation is under attack severely. It's under attack severely. I see Sean said the village has gotten smaller and younger.
That's true.
He said, number 2, the government tells you what you can, or what you can and cannot do with your child. Absolutely.
Yeah, see that would work. That's not gonna work for me. Let me tell you something. When they first came out with that, and it was I think I said this before. We were in the shopping center, in the store. And one of my granddaughters was doing something they had no business doing. I said, come on, let's go over to the belt department. And my daughter was like, Mom, you can't do that. What? No, you got the wrong one. I'm going to beat their butt and they're going to learn today. No, you're not going to embarrass me. I'm going to embarrass you. You do what I tell you to do. I don't care what the government say. Now, if they want to come and raise you, they can do that. But they're not going to tell me. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to let a child run over me. I don't care whose child it is. It's not going to work. That is the problem. You letting them run over you. And the government set this up so the child can say that you can't hit me. And if you do, I'm going to call the police. We'll call them because I'm going to hit you and you're going to straighten up. And see, but so when you call the police, they might come and put me in jail or whatever. But see, it's all a setup because when the child know that you can hit them, so they're going to go out in the street and rob somebody or hurt somebody, and they're going to end up in jail. It's all a setup for them to end up in jail. That's how I see it.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Sean says the upbringing has changed. The fear of God not being instilled in this generation like our generation of the past. Absolutely.
Right.
Definite. Fear of what? They ain't got none.
Right.
Hello. And I'm telling you, it saddens my heart because God was just just sharing with me in my intimate time with God that just looking at all that is happening, and that's Sean really hit the nail on the head when she just said that there's not a fear of God being instilled in these children. The parents are not teaching the way of the Lord. And and it breaks my heart that a lot of these teenagers and ones that are coming up, they're not knowing who Christ is. Okay. And they're not understanding that this is only a temporary place.
Right.
They're not their soul is not being conditioned. Nothing is being conditioned because there's nothing being taught. And my heart goes out, to those ones, because how will they get to know? It starts at home. It starts at home. So yeah, that's deep.
Yeah, and that goes back to the village, because a lot of these parents, their grandparents are not in their life, which would have been the ones that taught them about God. So the grandparents or the great grandparents are not there. So the parents don't know, so they can't teach the children. We're going to have to take a friend or someone around to teach them. So that's the problem right there.
Well, I say what? I know one thing. Since we bringing awareness and bringing it to the surface, we all need to come together and be the village that these children need at all costs, because this is our next generation.
Yes.
And we already know Satan don't want them to complete their assignment. We know this. Clearly, this is what we're saying. So what are we going to do about it now that this is being talked about? You know what I'm saying? Well, it's been talked about, but what are we going to do? We got to come together as a body of Christ and do what we got to do, and stop taking things laying down and taking it for what it is. No, let's get together and let's get it together. So what else you got, Mother?
When I was coming up, I never heard my mom and dad argue. Whatever they had to talk about, they must have did it when we were asleep or whatever. So my question was, statement: we need to keep adult conversations and children's conversations separately. Like I said, if there was a problem with finances or whatever in the house, we as children never knew it because our parents did not talk about that stuff around us. And I think that was very good. So, I mean, nowadays you hear children be like, they tell whatever's going on in the house because they hear this stuff. So I think if we went back to the old ways, everybody would be fine, especially these children.
Right.
What y'all think?
That's right. These days, these children are in the grown folks' face in their business, and sometimes you gotta let them know we're not talking to you. You grown. This is not. This is none of your business. Go in your room, play your little game, and stay out of grown folks' business.
Where's the line? Where's the line?
Right.
We have to say, okay, excuse yourself. This is not a conversation for now. Even if you know what I mean, like we got to. It's so funny because my husband reminds me of our old grandpa, and as soon as we about to start talking about anything, he'll be like, "Kids, bye." Go, like, just get out. That's right. And I said, okay, I see you got some of your aunt instilled in you. He will always tell me that's what she would do. He does not believe in children sitting while grown folk is talking like that. And I'm just, and I said, yeah, absolutely. Because what will happen is it will start to grow them up quicker than you would like to. That will grow them up quicker and faster than you would like them to.
That's right.
Yeah. So that is also something, y'all, that is definitely needs to continue to be set in place. Just boundaries on what to say around the child and what not to, what kind of conversations to have. And I love how Ms. Hubbard said that if they were having any kind of anything, we didn't know about it because they knew how to And that's kind of the mentality we definitely need to have. We definitely need to have. Look, Sean said we were talking straight out of grown folks' conversation. I was reading Sean's comment.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. And that goes into the next question, which is, why is there no respect, especially from these children? Because for one, they sitting around listening to these grown people and they cussing and saying whatever they wanted to say. And then that falls on the child. And I mean, even when I used to ride the bus, you hear these children, they be cussing and stuff. I mean, older people around. You think they care? Don't care.
No.
Because they hear it in their house. So it gets on them and they think it's okay. Hey.
Right.
And, when I'm on the bus, I be like, I look at them. People say my facial features tells a lot. So I look at them. And then sometimes I may say something. I mean, you don't see us on the bus? It's just ridiculous. That's the way I see it. It's ridiculous. So
it is.
But I be trying to teach them, hey, you don't do that in front of us. I don't play that. So they're gonna get it together one day. They'll get it together. Because I have to show that tough love. I'm trying to tell you, I love you to death. But I'm serious. I am a stern person. When I tell you something, you best to listen. All I'm trying to do is help you. So yeah, they don't have no respect. It's ridiculous, but yeah.
And I'm gonna definitely say this to add to. Sometimes, we know it could be the household or what the children are around, but also as well, be very mindful of what your kids are watching as well. Social media is also growing out this generation up quicker, faster, and not always good. There are a lot of things on television and social media that can cause our children to be everywhere, because you got to understand what they're taking in. Your ears and your eye gates are very, very important. So can you imagine what some of the children are intaking, and then they're reacting out what they have into their spirit, into their ears and their eye gates. So we have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? We have to be careful. We gotta do something about that. We got to, because a lot of the times it's a lot of this what they're watching, who they're watching. You know what I'm saying? And we got to be careful. We got to be able to protect their ears and their eyes and put a gate around that, so that we can cut down on some of this that is going on. And a lot of people, they don't care. They're like, oh, they good, but they don't understand that residue from whatever them children have been watching and inhaling, and even in the music. Hello, whatever they're listening to. Hello. So I mean, let's go there. Like, we got music, we got TV, we got social media. These kids are growing up off of electronics. It's like teaching them. You know what I mean? So whatever is going on, we have to monitor better. We have to monitor it better. Yes. TV shows, movie, music is totally different from what we were accustomed to. Absolutely. You have songs that gives off the spirit of suicide and depression. And I will tell my kid in a minute, turn it off. Because baby, I ain't got time to be putting on my nunchucks and my tennis shoes going to war up in here because you didn't let something in here and I didn't told you not. No, sir, no, ma'am. Cut it off.
Exactly.
Some songs and some things, they breathe those spirits out. Like, let's be honest. You be like, why are you walk around here depressed. Baby, who was you listening to? Who was you watching?
Right.
I'm just saying. Yes, absolutely. As she should. She said, my mom screened what I watched and listened to. Absolutely. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to it. And I hate to say it, some people be anything to get them out of my hair so I can have 5 minutes to catch my breath. Yeah. You can catch your breath, but I'm going to need you to pay attention to what's going on.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like you said, the music, because go ahead, Tammy.
Oh, you can go ahead. I would disagree with Lakia.
Just like you said with the music, I mean, once again, I'm on the bus, and this this teenage guy, I heard the music. I said, oh, okay. Then I started hearing cuss words. I said, did I hear that? I had very good hearing. So I'm just sitting and listening again. There it is again. I politely got up. I said, whose radio is that? He said, that's mine. I said, you know, we don't like all that foul music. I mean, it's just too much. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And I was surprised that he's, you know, he was respectful. He said, oh, I'm sorry. And he cut it off. So it's also, yeah, like you say, what you listen to and how you approach them. Because I could have approached them another way, but I was okay with it. So yeah, you got to be careful for what you listen to as well. I mean, it's just crazy.
Absolutely. So I enjoyed today's show, full of nice topics that we should be discussing more often. So we thank you guys for really tuning in and participating with us. And listen, we want to get you guys more engaged on the show. So why don't you guys submit some of your topics that you want to hear talked about on the show? Help us out, because we want to know what you guys are interested in. Okay, let's talk about it, because this is a place of learning and educating. We ain't just using this platform just to sit here and look pretty, okay? Because we can do that any other time. But we definitely want to bring some things to surface. So submit your topics. You can message me or email them to me at barnettlakia@gmail.com. Yes, Amelia, we will get that to you, ma'am. Okay. So anyway, yes. So you guys make sure you continue to tune in to the show every Wednesday at 7. I'm sorry, I said at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, if you guys want to be a monthly partner to the show and you love what you're hearing and you want to keep continuing to help us with doing what we do in God, right? We need your help. You guys can become monthly partners to support the ministry, support the show as we continue to move forward in this. We thank God for the growth on this show. We have had over 1,000 views on lots of the shows. I was just streaming back to some of the shows that we have. A lot of you guys are sharing and really watching these shows, and we thank God for your support. It's been 1 year running so far, 1 year running, almost 2 years in November. So we are doing the work of the Lord. This is what we want to do. We want to take over the airwaves now. We got enough tainted stuff going on as it is, but we want to do something positive. And so if you want to be a guest on the show, also message me in my inbox and let me know you want to be a guest, or you can email me at barnettlakia as well. And of course, we got more things coming up with Tears of Purpose. So stay tuned, continue to help us in evolving. If you want to see more monologues, you guys, we have the theme for this year, My Story, God's Glory, and we are still looking to bring it to different cities, different ministries and organizations. So if you would like that, or if you want to be a woman to tell your story, you can definitely email me or message me. So again, we thank you guys so much for tuning in, and rocking out with Evangelist Hubbard as she's getting ready to celebrate her birthday on Friday. Yes, exactly.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
So yes, so I thank you guys so much. So any last words, you guys, before we get off the air?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that is watching this. Yes, thank you.
Thank
for
you
watching.
all. Be encouraged. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Be encouraged. You can do it. You're going to be fine. Give it to God. Let him do it.
And
he can get it done.
That's right.
All right, y'all. So it is of that time, and we are getting ready to log on off. So we thank all of you guys for watching. Continue to tag and share this down your timeline, even as we are going off the air. Continue to spread the word. You spread everything else, okay? You spread everything else you want to spread. We need you to spread some good news down the timeline.
Yeah.
Okay. So we love you, and we're out. Good night.
Bye.
Entrepreneurs, experts, Christian